experience hasn't ever really been something I found. I think that their experience is good for you because it gives you confidence, but for us, it's not, right? Because in many cases, some people have experience which could be bad habits or baggage, but the reality is it doesn't matter because the way that we build data centers today is not the same as what we were doing a year ago, and it's not the same as what we're going to be doing a year from now. So what you really need is someone that just has an aptitude and a desire to reinvent themselves every week if necessary. This industry, I think, lends it to that. I think when you're going to Mexico, it's not just an economy game. When I say like the fabric of their culture, I mean, they have generations of people that are going to have jobs that they've never had before in their lives because those jobs never existed before.
Right.
And there are jobs that they'll have that don't exist today, that by the time this data center's up and running.
And here's the thing.
That's what they'll offer.
And here's what's been a problem in Latin America, right? Is because, okay, well, I have a purpose, let's say. I've been educated and I have a purpose. Can I fulfill my purpose in my home country? And the answer has been whether it's, somebody with high-tech skills or just a lower skill work ethic, they've had to leave their country to make good on their purpose. And I think the key to these sort of jobs, when you can create this industry and you can create opportunities for network engineering and you create hubs around cybersecurity and all the things that we take for granted right here in Austin and in the Texas market in general, you develop these things, you get the investment going, and it all has gravity. I always say the market has gravity. Markets get bigger because they're big, and
So
the groundwork's laid. So
think of any industry that is more profound or significant than ours that is completely self-governed, self-regulated. I mean, to the most part.
let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Well, but it's a testament to the good citizens. Look at all the ESG efforts and sustainability and commitments. We're trying to be good citizens. There are so many different things that are coming from, really it's things that have matured here that we've been able to test.
Yeah.
So we've seen what works and what doesn't. And then we get to go send those to new markets without them having to go through 5-6 iterations of having something not work. Like how many times have we shifted? In some markets, they won't have to shift like that because we've arrived to what is the best on certain things. There's only optimization. I mean, now it's just an optimization game. People are trying to figure out how to cool better maybe, or get ready for quantum computing and what those things are going to do. And I think that, you were asking me something off camera, like, what are we seeing from the trends from the hyperscalers? I'm like, they're all freaked out about their AI compute environments, and they're all leaning heavy towards, some sort of liquid cooled immersion platform.
Because of the density.
They're trying to figure out how to make it pencil probably, but they're also very committed to community impacts. I mean, they're going into the Rust Belts and finding distressed assets that used to be in the manufacturing capacity for automobiles, perhaps, and they're repurposing those things to create more modular shit so they could ship it you could literally build it in Minnesota and put it on one highway and ship it all the way down to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So like, there are things that they're doing to try to be good stewards, I think. It's just, man, you can't do it enough. And it's their vision, but we're the ones that bring it to life, right?
Well, the demand's insatiable for bettering, and that's
wait till adoption of wait till this is like Google Glass or something, wait till we have heads-up displays, or we're, more involved with autonomous driving vehicles. I don't know, I'm arbitrarily making shit up. AR, VR, AI, all those things.
Exactly.
We haven't even hit that level.
Here's what
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's Cyrus in your guys' days, and now imagine this new plateau, this next,
It's eating itself, and look, I mean, again, maybe some unintended consequences. You get disruption in labor, you did this and that, but I mean, at the end of the day, what I think is ingrained in humanity is we always want more, better. We want more and better, and we're just wired that way. As a people, not everybody per se, but I think just humanity in general. So what ends up happening is, there's a lot of thought like, well, at some point, Moore's law and this and this and this. Why do I even need data centers? I can fit all the data in a little closet or something. Is like, well, that's not how it works. That's not how people work. People want that data. They want more analytics. You can look at it in sports. Now we're looking at spin rates at this. I mean, we're looking at, hey, this guy's body
It's all
temperature
Moneyball
at this,
now.
at this,
The
and
whole
this.
game is Moneyball.
It's analytics, and it's analytics. But people still have to execute. And all we're really doing is, we want to know more. We want to discover. And whether we're discovering in space or we're discovering, in semiconductors and how small we can get and all of this, we're trying to figure out these problems. And, it's kind of like where there's a will, there's a way. And the thing that I'm most passionate about the industry is that, these are just the foundations of it. It's way down. The only thing people really care about is that data and what it does. Even the application they don't necessarily care about. It's the wrapper. But then what is all the stuff under the ground that's got to actually function and work to make that good? And that's where we all come in. And it's the beauty of it is like, hey, I mean, yeah, a data center is so far removed from the thing that you're tasting and feeling. But if that fails, none of it works.